I think the coolest part about fishing is the environments and traveling. The different types of waters and definitely the people that you meet. I think it's crazy that you can meet up with someone that has a completely different background.
And that'll bring Derek Hall up. That ball is crushed deep to right field, and this ball game is tied up at 5. A 2-run home run for Derek Hall.
But still have the same common goal of catching that big fish.
Fish right here at the boat.
Right there. Tons of hidden gems that are just waiting to be fished, waiting to be explored, and barely even touched. And it's so easy too. All it takes is just putting your shoes on, jumping in the car, putting in those miles, putting in the time, and just exploring new water.
There it is. We're not screwing up your fishing spot. You're doing great. To see, but there's actually a lot under the water. You can see the schools of trout, dude.
What's up, fish boys and fish girls? Welcome back to another video. Today I am with a very special guest, Mr. Derek Hall himself, out here on Parker Canyon Lake. And it is a beautiful, beautiful lake here in southern Arizona. Set up camp probably about 9 o'clock last night, got in pretty late. Woke up at 6:20 this morning, got on the water. Derek caught a fish right away on a 68 Huddleston. Really?
Yeah.
Get it, son. First fish of the morning on the 68, baby. Oh yeah, he's a good fish.
Good.
Right here. Yeah. There you go. That's the way to start it, buddy. There you
Barely had him hooked.
There we go, son. Whew, we'll get a cool release on him and everything. Hold him up. Just to, there you go. That is cool. Yes, sir. Nice.
I think we have 4 fish on the day so far, as you guys tuned in. But yeah, I mean, the fish are kind of in a weird thing right now, but we've caught 4. We just got to figure them out. We've only been out here for a few hours, so today's day 1, and we already got 4 fish, you know? Almost got a limit of fish, so it's pretty cool. And a pretty good one too, like 3.5 pounds.
Yeah.
I can't complain.
Need a little wind and a little more luck and we'll be all right.
Yeah, and we're getting that chop. That's important. I like traveling to these different lakes and kind of mixing some stuff up for you guys, show you new lakes. I mean, Arizona has so much to offer, and I feel like not enough people touch on how fortunate we are with the fisheries that we do have. So it's pretty cool, and it's cool to see Derek's perspective of the lakes and his style of fishing out here. I mean, it's totally different than up in the valley. So yeah. It's pretty cool. It is really cool.
Definitely a little bit different. You know, when I went up there last year, it was fishing straight up, straight down, super vertical, and here it's like a good blend of deep water and kind of horizontal structure. So it's the way I grew up fishing, and you know, that's what we're able to do today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool lake. I mean, there's shallow spots, there's deep spots, there's grass, there's rock, there's tule. There's a little bit of everything, which is super cool. So it gives us a lot of options. We've been marking fish, so it's just a matter of dialing in that pattern. We've only been out here for a few hours, so we got plenty of time to work with it. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun trip. I hope you guys enjoy the video so far. We're gonna get you on a chesty here, and we're gonna continue this and catch some more fish.
Novio.
Dylan fishes in Michigan a lot, and he was throwing just like a little Kitech Dobbins jig, and they were catching like huge smallies, bro. Really? Huge smallies. Their best 5 was like 28 pounds or something like that. Grass?
No fish.
Oh yeah, there you go. Little guy. Yep. Bring him over here. A little bigger.
I didn't even set into him. He just took off and I just kind of like leaned back.
Little upgrade. Not bad at all. Not bad.
Pounder.
Pretty fish. Good. Don't feel bad. He's a little guy. Nice. Woo! Cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. Right in the roof of the mouth. On a jig. Check it off the list. Fish on a jig. Bad though, on a jig. Can't complain. Fish. Yep. Yep. Wasn't I just talking about this? Oh, there we go, guys. Good deal, guys. There we go. Parker Canyon bass. The bite might be turning around here. Nothing but giants in this boat. Whoop. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Another hammer.
Yeah, giant. Here.
The chigger crawl getting it done.
Ooh, feisty though. Still got to set back on one. That's cool. What is that?
That's a freaking big trout.
Over here. Alright, finally we caught the species we were here for.
We caught the species we're actually throwing.
There you go. Lipping a trout.
There you go.
There you go. That was kind of cool.
Huh?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
On the spinner.
I was getting a little bit disappointed. I thought he was going to croak. We catch another one.
Saw him waking right there by the boat, so he grabbed that spinner real quick. Just had it on standby just in case, and he came up and ate it. It's kind of cool.
Yep.
In front of those people too. Huh?
Yep.
He's gonna clip fast. It's day 2, our final day out here to catch a big fish. It's grind time now. Derek's throwing a 68 HUD. I'm throwing the 8-inch HUD. Both ROF 12s. We're gonna see if we can catch ourselves a giant today. So far it's been a great trip. Caught some fish. We got on a pretty late bite last night. Unfortunately it's too dark to film anything. It enabled us to figure out some things and put some key things together to put them in a pattern. So we're gonna try these HUDs today. We think they're eating them pretty early in the morning. Only difference is this morning there's not as many trout that are up and kind of jumping as there was yesterday. Yesterday there's quite a bit moving around. So we'll try to stay in tune with these fish, let them speak to us, and hopefully catch a big one. There's big fish in here, guys. There's big fish. Derek was telling me about all the giant 15-pounders he's caught out of here. Yesterday, right off the bat, he caught one with the HUD. So I think it's definitely possible to get one of these fish to connect with the HUD. It's just a matter of getting in front of them, I think.
I think it's got to be like right in front of them. You know?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a bunch of shad. There's so much food for them to eat off of. Like, how does yours stand out, you know? But we'll figure it out. We got time. Just watching for followers, see if there's any big girls behind it. I might have time on my weedless 68 and throw that around. Get out of the grass.
Fish right here at the boat. Dude, right here at the boat. Oh my gosh, that was sick, dude. That was so cool. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. That's crazy. Dude. Really soft.
Oh yeah, baby. There's our fish.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I saw him come up and eat the HUD right here at the boat. I hope you guys can see that on camera. That is crazy. What a fish. Here we go, guys. A Parker Canyon chunk right there on the HUD, baby. The 8-inch HUD. Absolutely crushed it right here at the boat. Just casually reeling it in. Saw this girl come up and just smack it. Oh, so good. So good. There we go. See that bait? There's that fish there. That is what we came here to accomplish, guys, and we got it done. That's a good
2 days in a row
right there. Yeah, 2 days in a row on a HUD. That's a good HUD bass right there.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get a release on her because she's been out a little bit, and we're gonna get back in there. Woohoo! Right there, lay it on me, brother. That is awesome. Well, that's a good way to start the morning. Show you guys what I'm using. 8-inch Huddleston Deluxe, ROF 12, and like, what color is this, do you know? Like a light trout?
I think it's just a rainbow.
Rainbow, just normal rainbow. And the funny thing about this bait too, because last night I was like, man, I want to throw the 8-inch, but I don't have one that'll sink fast enough. And Derek's like, he's like, well, I have one in my box you could throw, but the tail's a little messed up, so just see how it runs. So there's the tail on it. You can kind of see it's a little angled right there from sitting in the box, but that fish wanted it. Oh, dude, I would have been heartbroken if that hook didn't get him. Honestly, I was expecting him to turn away from it because that's usually what happens. But dude, tell you what, when he sucked it in, that thing was gone. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was there, opened his mouth, not there anymore. So if that tells you like the power of these fish, because that's a big bait, and he had that folded in half in his mouth. Alright guys, we are back at camp, re-rigging, getting all reset and ready to go out for this evening. The game plan tonight is we're going to throw the jigs around a little bit to catch some more fish, and then as it's getting dark, we're going to go break out the HUDs and maybe throw jigs when it gets dark. We'll see. Depends on how the bite is. It's a little different than what it was yesterday. There's more wind, so the fish are acting different. Nonetheless, still a good day. I think that evening bite is the key time for these fish. I think that's when they're finally starting to move up again to get ready to feed throughout the night, and that's our chance to catch them. Day 2, guys. Day 2, the final day that we're out here. So far, so good. We've caught some good fish. Anything you want to say to the grand folks out there?
Yeah, we figured out they didn't like this one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to this one.
Good old green pumpkin, can't go wrong. GoPro batteries are dying. It's getting tough. We're getting raided by birds and raccoons, but it's been good. It's been good. It's been a great trip. I really appreciate Derek for bringing me out here and hosting the whole thing. So show him some love too, guys. Don't forget to show him some love. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get the last of the rigging process set up, and then we're gonna get onto the lake. Got one?
Yep.
I'm like chatterbait, huh?
Nope, plastic.
The plastic.
No,
There we go. There we go.
no plastic.
Cutie. Got a fish there.
Broke
In
the ice.
in the grass.
That's the first one, like on a grass bank at least. Get a little release.
Yeah, go for him. See you, little dude. Nice, man. Boop. Good fish. Good fish. On the plastic. Retie here.
It's two completely different things. So if you look good.
Oh, fish. Good fish.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's coming at me now. I don't think he's that big. Oh, stay down.
Is it a good fish?
I think it's a better fish. I can't tell. He's running at me. There we go. On the jig. On the fall.
Oh, look, he's got a line coming out of his butt.
Does he really? Oh, poor guy. That'll hurt later. Well, let me get mine out of yours. How about that, buddy? On the fall. That was kind of cool. Way over there. That was weird. He like ran away from me and then pulled in the grass, and that's why I thought he was a big fish, because he just stopped.
Yeah.
And then he started running at me. All right, buddy. Well, thanks. I hope you have fun with your digestion. Take care. All right, guys. So we're back here in the cliff area. I think we kind of have a pattern back here pretty good. The weird thing right now is we have a full moon, so that always makes the bite tough. And I think what's happening is, and we kind of talked about this, is the fish are eating really well at night, and then in the morning, that first light, it's kind of on the tail end of their bite, and that's why we keep catching those fish on the HUDs. And then last night we got on a really good bite throwing near the dam, and they're pushed up super shallow, and it's like right at dark, and probably like what, an hour past dark. And then so I think what's happening is they're really focusing on that night bite right now. The water temp is really warm. I mean, during the middle of the day it hits 60, 61, which is really good for these fish. So I think it's a lot warmer in the water than it is actually out here for us, and those fish are moving in. It's almost just like an early, like a mid-fall bite kinda, you know. They haven't moved into that winter bite quite yet, so I think they're just eating really good at night, getting in on that last full moon before it starts getting really cold. And so we kind of have a weird window in the morning and in the late evening to catch these fish. In the afternoon, I think they're just pushing out deeper. It makes it a lot harder for us to find them. We're gonna try some stuff today. We're gonna throw a jig around, pretty big jigs. Today we're gonna focus on those bigger bites compared to what we were getting yesterday. Yesterday we got a lot of little small ones, but we were also throwing smaller jigs. So in the areas that look good for a HUD, we'll be throwing a HUD, and then be throwing this jig a lot. So we're gonna continue throwing that jig and then see if we can catch any more fish. So yeah, we're gonna keep kind of working this pattern and seeing if these fish are in the places we think they're gonna be. We're gonna get you back on the chest, you guys. I think you're right about that moon thing. Like, they're moving up at night. Yeah. They're moving up real early in the morning.
They're going at night. Right. The morning's kind of like they're like
last little bit.
Like,
well, that's what I'm thinking, is maybe those big schools that we were marking.
Yeah.
Were just a big group of fish. Like, yeah, like a lot of fish. Fish.
Yep. Good one too, I think.
Yeah. Net. Oh, there we go. That's a good fish. Yep. 2.5-er.
Pretty.
There we go. Got a babe.
He's in there so far, dude.
Choked it.
Jeez. Fired. Think he was hungry?
Yeah, he was hungry. He wanted that jig, I think.
Yep.
There you go, brother. Very nice. Very nice.
Back down to the depths.
Very aesthetic. There we go, folks. Last fish of the day.
Closing her out.
Mr. Hall closing it out with the jig. Very nice, very nice.
Slow, methodical bite.
Get that release on him. Very well done, sir. Very well done. Whew. Good fish. Good fish. Alrighty, guys. Well, that wraps it up. That wraps up this awesome 2 days with Mr. Derek Hall here. It's been awesome experiencing a different lake like this and just like this different environment, really. I mean, like I said, it's interesting that there's, yeah, down in the valley, like we don't have grass, and we barely have tules and all that. So it's been awesome. It's been super cool just experiencing this different environment and fishing in these different techniques, you know. Like it's been super cool. It's been super cool. I can't thank Derek enough for having me and bringing me out.
For coming down.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But anyways, guys, give him some love. I'll have his Instagram in the description below, so go show him some love. Check him out. He's doing some big things over in the baseball world with the Fighting Phils.
Fighting Phils, baby.
Yep. They're doing big things over there. So show him some love, guys. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like this series, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining on with the team. Yeah, it's been good.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.